Hello, beautiful people! I'm Phoenix, a consumer turned prosumer. Welcome to my channel where we share about the perks of being a prosumer. I have been meaning to share about this product for a long time, but as always, I gotta try it out first and not forgetting some prosumer tips for you. This product has been trending on Atomy website ever since its launch. Well, being #1 bestseller on the Korea web for year 2020 surely means something, right? It is a breakthrough and game changer in skincare. So, what actually is the Atomy Synergy Ampoule program? Just as the name says, it is a program. What program? An intensive program. To be precise, it is a program that is designed for you to see obvious results in 4 weeks. Yes, 4 weeks, step-by-step intensive program. So remember, it's an intensive short-term course, not a long-term course. It's just like attending extra classes for the subjects that you're weak in. And what's in the program? I like to call them the small but powerful 4 customized solutions for each skin problems: moisture, brightening, lifting, and anti-aging. Maybe you have skin dryness, blemishes, darkened skin, sagging skin, broken skin barrier, want to keep your youthful appearance, or simply just want healthy skin. Add the Synergy Ampoule program into your routine and tell me about the improvements after 4 weeks. Guess what? Although it says 4 weeks, many people, including myself, can feel the difference from the very first drop. But before we get into the details, let me answer the questions that you probably have in mind now. Question number 1. Can it replace my current skincare? No. This program is an add-on to your current skincare regimen to enhance the effects of everything. Question number 2. How long is the shelf life after I activate it? 1 to 2 weeks. This is a high-potency skincare, not just regular skincare product, okay? Question number 3. What happens if I cannot finish it in 1 to 2 weeks? You have to, because if you don't, you will be wasting money. Keep tuning into my video as I'll explain why it works this way. By the end of this video, you would know how to use it and which sequence to add the Synergy Ampoule into your current skincare steps. But before you dismiss the Synergy Ampoule as just a regular ampoule, here are the 4 things that you need to know about it. Firstly, do you know why it's called the Synergy Ampoule? The word synergy means the combined power of a group of things when they are working together is greater than the total power achieved by each working separately. Have you wondered about this? Sometimes we know that a product has many great ingredients, but it doesn't give us the effects that we expected. Sometimes ingredients are great on their own, but when combined, they don't work very well, which explains why synergy is very important. Key points to note about the Synergy Ampoule is: 1. There is synergy between all the active ingredients used, where they complement one another for the best effects. And 2. There is synergy between the Synergy Ampoule with the other range of Atomy skincare. Secondly, the Synergy Ampoule does not use plain H2O, plain water, but uses their patented purified water called skin phytogenic water. The moisture in plants is extracted using the vacuum low temperature method. This method ensures that the high nutrients in plants are clean and mild, yet are able to deliver moisture deep into skin. Each and every type of Synergy Ampoule uses different types of phytogenic water to enhance their efficacy. Thirdly, each bottle contains their trademark Skin Awakening peptide. It will activate our skin's main activities at different times of the day. For example, it will awaken dull skin in the morning and soothes irritated skin at night, so it generates energy for the skin. Fourthly, it uses Atomy's signature absolute cell active technology. So what does the cell active technology do? It activates your cell. This cutting-edge technology can quickly and accurately target skin problem areas. So instead of skin cells fighting for skincare nutrients, the cell active technology is the one searching for problem skin cells and give the cells exactly what they need. For instance, if a cell lacks brightening effects, cell active technology will supply it with brightening curd. So with a decade of research, Atomy came up with a way for the active ingredients to be delivered safely into the skin while preserving their effectiveness. How? That is by activating them right before we use it. So here's how the packaging looks like. The bottom part of a Synergy Ampoule, the ampoule in the glass container, is the core ampoule, and the top part, the cap, contains the active ampoule. So how do we activate it? Remove this protective film, firmly press on the top part of the Synergy Ampoule and pop! Here comes the active ampoule. Let it drip and blend with the core ampoule. Shake it so that they can blend well. And after that, just remove the cap and replace it with a dropper. Now, let us go through the Synergy Ampoule program. So it's a step-by-step program where we lay the foundation and slowly work our way up. So we will look at what's in the core ampoule, active ampoule, as well as the type of phytogenic water used in each curd. For the first week, we will begin the program with Code 0 to build up the skin's basics. Code 0 is a starter ampoule called Advanced Hydration. Yes, even those with extremely dry and sensitive skin can use it. When activated, its color will be a beautiful shade of blue. The Code 0 caught me by surprise because it doesn't just glide on easily, but after I apply it, I couldn't resist touching my face as it felt so soft and supple. For the first time after so many years, I can also have baby-like skin. As of all, almost everyone will be able to experience this when they use Code 0. In the core ampoule lies the secret of moist and soft baby skin. It's called the Baby NMF complex, where skin firming is achieved through the upgrade of skin moisturizing effects, and you can expect immediate nutrition and radiance. And how can the nutrients be quickly delivered into the skin? By using plant liposome. This plant liposome has stable formula extracted from 8 plant-derived ingredients, namely beta-glucan, fig extract, kelp extract, hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, Centella asiatica extract, ceramide, fructooligosaccharides, and Eclipta prostrata leaf extract. Other than quick delivery of nutrients into the skin, it strengthens moisture retention in the skin. What about the active ampoule? It contains malachite extract, which is great in strengthening moisture barrier, hydration, maintaining skin moisture, and firming the skin. Code 0 uses the birch bark phytogenic water. It is rich in minerals, amino acids, and organic acids. All these ingredients scream moisture, and it can quickly absorb into skin. For the second week, we will use Code 1, the Vita Luminous. Atomy is well known for its vitamin C supplement, and many people ask whether we have vitamin C skincare. Now you have it, but instead of just pure vitamin C, there are 12 other types of vitamins to go with it, making that 13 vitamins in Code 1. When applied onto my skin felt very well protected, as it felt there's a thin veil of oil to prevent pigmentation from getting worse. You see, the pigmentation in skin is affected by the melanin formation mechanism. Therefore, it's better to tackle the pigmentation problem by using multivitamins compared to just vitamin C alone. For example, vitamin C promotes collagen production, inhibits production of melanin, and is great for sun-damaged skin. Vitamin A is good for exfoliating dead skin cells, thereby improves cells turnover. Vitamin B12 supports the growth of new cells, while vitamin E helps lighten darkened spots, and the list goes on. Now, you might be worried that such high vitamin content will cause skin irritation. Fret not, all this has undergone clinical trials, so you can apply them with peace of mind. On top of the 13 multivitamins, Vita Luminous contains the Cell Active Brightening Coat. This brought the brightening and radiance effect of Code 1's Synergy Ampoule up another notch. Code 1 uses a sea buckthorn phytogenic water. This increases the brightening effects as it is rich in vitamin C. It's 15 times of lemons and 200 times of apple. Other than that, this plant extract contains lots of antioxidants such as vitamin E and flavonoid. Please take note that, unlike all other codes that can be used immediately after activation, Code 1 needs to be activated 1 to 2 hours before use so that this gives enough time for the vitamin C to be fully dissolved. For the third week, we will be using Code 2, the 24K Gold Infusion. Code 2 has strong lifting effects that could plump up wrinkles and give us fuller and firmer skin. As you can see, the core ampoule contains 24K Gold and 8 types of peptides. 24K Gold provides radiance, lifting effects, and also help active ingredients to absorb well into the skin. There is white lupine peptide that improves skin's elasticity and anti-aging effects, as well as 7 types of peptide complex that takes care of rough and wrinkled skin. The active ampoule contains resveratrol. It is a plant compound from the polyphenol in berries. It is a great source of antioxidant, therefore anti-aging, helps repair skin problems from environmental damage, redness, dry skin, and rough skin. The Cell Active technology in Code 2 is the Cell Active Lifting Coat. It is targeted specifically at the skin areas that lifting concerns. Code 2 uses the ginseng fruit phytogenic water. This is a super precious extract as it is only available for 1 week when the nutrition of ginseng reaches its peak once every 4 years. Yes, every little drop is filled with skin firming effect. For the 4th week, we will be using Code 3, the Miracle Rejuvenating, super mighty ampoule that provides anti-aging effects. The core ampoule contains 6 boosting peptide complex to deliver proteins to the skin, lactate, a substance similar to NMF, natural moisturizing factor. It helps strengthen skin barrier without side effects, and Vita ferment filtrates that has strong moisturizing power and helps skin regenerate. The active ampoule contains sucralfate, which will give Code 3 a beautiful hue of light purple upon activation. Also known as the next generation derma ingredient, we will be seeing it getting more popular in the future. It soothes and protects the skin and helps skins regenerate too. Code 3 contains the Cell Active technology called the Cell Active All Might Coat. Yes, this is the one with EGF, the epidermal growth factor that won the Nobel Prize. The EGF has ingredients that help with firming, skin nourishment, and wrinkle improvements. Code 3 uses cochineal cactus fruit phytogenic water. This particular plant is rich in vitamin B, C, polyphenol that improves skin's autogenous power. After getting to know them one by one, here are some Prosumer tips for you. Prosumer tip number 1. Use them according to the correct sequence. Here, you might be asking, do we use all 4 of the Synergy Ampoule together? No. The sequence would be Code 0 for the 1st week, Code 1 for the 2nd week, Code 2 for the 3rd week, and Code 3 for the 4th week. Prosumer tip number 2. Finish each bottle of Synergy Ampoule within 1 week. You may realize that skincare seems to lose its effectiveness after some time. That's because the active ingredients in the products would be less stable. Remember that I mentioned earlier that as a prosumer, you won't want to waste money. In the case of Synergy Ampoule, you will want to finish every drop of it before it becomes less efficient. Agree? Now, let me show you how it looks like when it oxidizes. So these are the same Synergy Ampoule Code 1. The one on the left is freshly activated bottle of Synergy Ampoule Code 1, And let's compare it with the oxidized coat one on the right. Look at the color! Such a huge difference! And this only happened in the 3rd week after opening. So yes, we must avoid that from happening. With such high efficacy and potent active ingredients, it's best to finish using each coat within 1 week, and with 2 weeks being the most. And that leads to Prosumer tip number 3. Ensure skin is properly exfoliated. If you ever feel like you could not finish the Synergy Ampoule within 1 week, there is a possibility that your skin could not absorb it. At this point, it is good to exfoliate your skin using the Atomy peeling gel to remove dead skin cells and allow better absorption of skincare products. Prosumer tip number 4. Avoid the dropper from touching skin. You wouldn't want the entire bottle of high-efficacy ampoule to just go to waste, don't you? Of course, we have to avoid the transfer of bacteria into our skincare and risk spoiling them. Prosumer tip number 5. Use sunscreen during the day. No matter whether you are outdoor or indoor, it's a must to apply sunscreen because we want to ensure that all the nutrients will be protected. So now, where do we incorporate the Synergy Ampoule into our current skincare routine? After cleansing your face, for those who are using Absolute Skincare Set, the sequence would be Absolute Toner, Absolute Ampoule, Synergy Ampoule, Absolute Serum, Absolute Lotion, Absolute Eye Complex, Absolute Nutrition Cream, and Absolute Essence Sunscreen during the day. For those who are using the Fame set, the sequence would be the Fame Toner, Synergy Ampoule, the Fame Eye Cream, the Fame Essence, the Fame Lotion, the Fame Nutrition Cream, and Absolute Essence Sunscreen during the day. For those who are using the Derma Real Cica set, the sequence would be Cica Gel Cleanser, Cica Toner, Synergy Ampoule, Cica Ampoule, Cica Cream, White Sunscreen, or Derma Calming Sunstick in the day. For those who are using the Hydra Brightening set, the sequence would be Hydra Brightening Capsule Essence, Synergy Ampoule, Hydra Brightening Cream, Absolute Essence Sunscreen during the day. You might be wondering, what about those who are using the Acne Clear Expert system? I didn't include it in here as it is best for your skin to be clear from the active acne before you start the Synergy Ampoule program. Finally, the question that you might be asking now is, how many sets do I need to use to achieve the desired results? That's highly dependent on what are the desired results that you're looking for, but it's good to know that generally, our skin cells renew themselves every 28 days. That means you should be seeing improvements on your skin after finishing 1 set of the Synergy Ampoule program. However, skin cells could renew anywhere between 28 days to 80 days, depending on our age, which is why it's good to treat the Synergy Ampoule program as an intensive extra class where you can keep taking the classes until you achieve desired results. If you want to achieve better results or want to prolong the desired results for a longer period, you can get the full treatment program, which is a 4 sets program. Guess what? You'll get many extra PV too when you purchase 4 sets at one go. With that being said, I hope that this helped you understand how small but powerful the Synergy Ampoule is, and let us be on the journey to flawless skin together. Well, if you find the information useful, kindly click like, share it out so that more people can benefit from it, and hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that you won't miss any upcoming awesome prosumer videos. Signing off, this is Phoenix, the prosumer.